beautiful American people. It is I, Svetlana, and my sister,
Natasha.
This week on Natasha and Svetlana's Motive podcast, we want to talk about a very, 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 very real topic.
Which is...
Moving day.
Yes. We just moved to our new apartment. It's everything we manifested.
And everything I think we need in this moment.
Exactly.
You know, I think already just from living in Los Angeles, we hear such a crisis with rent and people wanting to, live in good side of town and, I can't live there. But realistically, why? I understand location. That's why we came
that
to
is
California.
Very important.
Yes, it's the whole reason we come here from Russia. But there is a very big weight with, what part do you live in? It's very funny.
It is.
It's very funny.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is that Lana Del Rey song, National Anthem? When I can't remember the line, but it's basically tell me where you live and I tell who you are, and something like that. Tell me where you live. Yeah. So when you ask people where do you live, and I tell I live in Beverly Hills, automatically you would assume what?
They're rich.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we tell people we live in Hollywood Boulevard now, they look at us and they kind of go, why? You like all the crowds? You like all of the people?
We love people.
Yes, we just like when we can, control them being around us and when we can't. But
exactly.
With that being said, it is move-in day. And being Russian and being...
being Russian.
Yes, and being Eastern European. We have customs when we move into new place. So we have new broom in house to sweep away negative energy. And we have salt. So life for us here in America can be flavorful and exciting. And bread.
Yes.
Bread.
Why bread, sister?
Bread so the people in the house do not go hungry.
Yeah. And do you know why? I must add, Americans don't know what bread is. For Americans, bread is that white sponge that they put in toaster.
Sara
Come
Lee.
on,
That's
people.
not bread.
That is not bread.
That is gluten.
Yeah, that is, I don't even know what it is. It's bleached flour.
Lake Red number 9.
Oh, that's horrible.
So, tying in all of this with everyone and constantly hearing about people moving, what are traditions that we should do to bring the most into your new space? You come into new apartment, it's been cleaned, there is very minimal furniture. There's nothing. Big open windows. Lots of opportunity for you to create the world you want to live in this reality, right here, right now, your home. What are things that you can do that maybe aren't Russian traditions that correlate with it, but bring beautiful energy, beautiful, meaningful events to your home? What is that, sister? So we have salt, we have bread, we have broom, but out here they sage.
Oh, I love sage.
And do you know, sister, that when you sage, you're actually killing what is it? It's toxins in the air when you sage. So it's very popular
Himalayan salt lamp.
And yes,
we have 5.
we have. Yes, we do. We got
Fact.
light bulb for the one I
Yes.
broke. Yes.
Yes.
I know.
And also we have a air purifier in bedroom.
Because like we said, we live in Hollywood Boulevard and it
Dirty.
is just dirty. So we need the humidifier to keep the air fresh. So less expensive ways. Sage. What else, sister?
I think the most important when you move into a new apartment is just to get rid of all the stuff that you had in your old apartment.
Exactly.
People like to hold on to things that they don't need. crap that they bought at the 99-cent store, and they think, oh, I will use it someday. No, if you haven't used it, most likely you're not gonna use it at all.
Yes, if you're an artist and you have markers or paint, yes, of course, you have fabric, yes, that makes sense. Keep
That's
it when you can use
different,
it. But if you have a frog umbrella that you used once for Halloween party, why do you still have? You want to, move on. We all want a new start. Everyone talks about new year, new me, blah, blah, blah. No, you're still the same person. You
Same
haven't
shit
been
person.
able... Yeah, same shit, different year is what they say. So it's like, how do you actually have these new traditions or these new things that you want in your life when you're bringing things from the past? You cannot bring, you could, but if you really want to bring new energy and new everything, lack of what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration. You want to remove all that from your life. Why do you bring things that you don't use? If you want to have value in your life in the present, you need to have value on the things that you use. And like I said, glasses, Himalayan salt lamp, one really, really good sofa, not, the men and all of this shit. One everything. It invites your mind to be able to clearly see your space. And that to Svetlana is very important. And it's actually a very good way of bringing new energy is by letting go of the things of the past, because there's opportunity now. You have very little and you know exactly what you have. And if one day you wake up and you're like, I need this. I need this specific thing. And not, because I need it right now because I want to be happy or right now. No, you need it. And when you need something, you are bringing it into your life with a necessity. And it needs that, to me, if that all makes sense, is bringing new energy into your space. You're not letting, gift from ex-boyfriend you never wore sit in closet. No, you give
You sell it.
Yes, or you give it to LGBTQ youth center down the street.
I sell it. I need the money.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
give it for free.
And that is another topic. We paid, rent already this month, almost $3,000 for 2-bedroom apartment. But in 30 days, it's due again.
Yeah.
That's a very terrifying
It is.
feeling. And
especially if you're a immigrant.
Yes, and you don't have papers to work.
Yeah.
And all of our podcasts go hand in hand. They might be a little crazy, but now that this can correlate to how do you find work podcast and so forth. But it really is an exciting and also a little scary of a headspace it puts you in. On one hand, you have this fear of, what if I don't work as much as this month? What if sugar daddy dies and I don't get put in will like he promised? Or, what if something happens? Will I be prepared? But then on the other side, in your reality, you have this new space. You have these new walls to look at. You have new a faucet and view, and you have new world. How do you keep both of them?
Okay, so what I would say, as I said, that you need to get rid of all your shit, is
crap.
that you can, crap. So that way you get rid of all that old energy and you make space for new energy to come. And that how it works. If you are holding on to things that you don't necessarily need, you're not gonna get new things.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
because
believe that.
you don't have the space for new things, right? And then there are a lot of women, single women, who dream to meet the ideal man, but their space where they live, it's a single space. They don't have this room for this other person.
Yes,
right?
no, you're very true. It's like drama. you have to go to trauma and forgive and make amends and move on in order for you to make space for new. It's same thing. Why bring again cycles, things from the past, that don't have a special energy to it? Why bring it into a new space where you're trying to bring new? It's like, if the relationship isn't working, doesn't matter how hard you try, it's just not working. That's okay. But don't bring that into the future with you. Learn why it's not working. Communication problems, trust issues, which goes down to communication again. Figure out the trauma, work through it, and then you can have space for all the new that you want in your life.
Exactly.
And we move from Russia. We come to a place we have no clue how it works. And in many ways are very let down at how it works over
But
here.
how did we make it so far?
And exactly. And see, we got rid of almost everything we have. We moved to a strange place. We're here for a few months, and boom, because we made that space and we made movement in our world to accommodate for new blessings, it goes hand in hand. We move, we really let go, and we identify the things that we need, and we love on those things, and we bring those things to our new space, which then brings new energy.
But very often what happens is when people move to new apartment or to a new city or even a new country, they think it's gonna be different. What it is that they expect their environment to change their life.
Yes, exactly.
But the thing is, environment not gonna change your life if you're staying the same.
Problems will follow you. Life will follow you.
Yeah. So, you have to be willing to change your habits and change yourself, and then the environment will be a tool for you to change your life entirely. You can't just depend on your new place to change you if you're not willing to change yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, sister, I do.
Yeah. So basically, the outer world is not gonna change your inner world. You have to change your inner world before you change the outer world. But I think when you move to new apartment, so once you get rid of all the old crap. Svetlana, why are you scratching yourself?
I use razor, but it makes my legs a little scaly. But yes, sister, you were saying
yes.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
You cannot bring things that do not have weight, real presence in your life, to new space and expect new results.
No.
It and you will see in season 1 our apartment. It was a little cluttered.
Oh, a little bit.
There was a lot of crap, but
a lot of crap.
we have made boxes and we donate
we
clothes.
got rid of all those tacky pictures on the walls.
Yes, it was definitely a process of letting go, and through letting go, we also receive so much more.
We did. Yeah.
So, I guess that from self being, in the situation, that has been the thing that I think has really benefited us. We talked for maybe 20 minutes about, we tried to talk a little bit about the podcast, what we're going to talk about, because we don't want it to be unnecessary. There still has to be something that you're taking away from this, and
definitely.
We look back at our own podcast, and we learn from ourselves, and it's very about taking away. So from this, how do you make a space your own? How do you cleanse and prepare a space? Me personally, even though people come and they clean and they repaint walls and stuff, I like to come in and I like to wipe down floor on my knees. I take witch hazel.
You like to be on your knees, don't you?
Oh, sister, I do. Especially when cleaning floor. I think that for me, one of the things that I like to do is I take witch hazel and I take white rag and I clean floor.
With the witch hazel?
Yes, with hazel.
I clean my face with witch hazel.
I clean my vag with witch hazel.
Svetlana, in what world do you have a veg?
In an alternate reality called the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that reality.
That one.
Oh, indeed. Oh, by the way, people, we have, Halloween coming, so we just want to mention that we have Halloween
First
special.
Halloween. Oh, so excited. There's honestly, and that's something else to how to bring into new space. When you first move in, laugh in space. Have moment of peace. Bring that energy with you. Dance naked around your apartment.
Sex.
Whatever brings new energy into place.
Have you seen our new neighbors?
Oh, the ginger one. Sister.
Svetlana, have you seen that, the guy from fifth floor?
Oh,
The Jewish one.
Oh, yeah, with the little cat. So sweet. Beautiful Jewish boy.
Natasha has a thing for Jewish men.
Svetlana has a thing for Jewish men's money. Good
time. Okay, so come on, sidetracked again.
Bad
Svetlana. Okay, so basically, the new apartment. We're gonna start a new life, but there's always, this uncertainty because, we don't have regular jobs and we never know that we will be able to make, rent.
And not just that, but LA is so unpredictable. Apartment we move out of, they now push rent up $300 from when we lived, and it goes up and up and up, and I imagine if me and sister are scared, what about families, undocumented families? What about other people who are in the same boat as us? How are they making it?
Well, sister, they are working harder than us.
Yes,
I believe.
Yes, I believe so.
They somehow, I think, people who have families and they come here, they have this, they're hardworking and they know that they have to make it because they don't have a choice. They don't really have a choice,
And we relate to that, but we're not hardworking.
Well, we're not hardworking at all. We don't like to work. That's the thing. And that's why we're trying to find ways. And we talked about this in our previous podcast, how we try to find ways to, make money without compromising our ideals, basically,
And also, too, and I'm saying this as we've gone on. We've been in this apartment for how many days now?
A week.
Okay, a week. When you're walking around, when Svetlana's walking around new apartment, I think of beautiful things. I try not to, for example, we don't use laptop or phone in bedroom anymore because we don't want the bedroom to have a feeling of, this is where we work. When I come lay down, I want to know that this is where I sleep.
Yeah. Oh, this is super, super important. Okay.
Yes,
I always say, because of all my sugar daddies, they've been, most of them, they're old.
Very old, ancient.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and I notice that how you treat your bedroom is how your bedroom treats you.
Sister.
Literally, okay? How you treat your kitchen is how your kitchen treats you.
Exactly. So if you bring all of this crap into your house, how do you think your house is going to feel?
Yeah.
How do you think this journey into your new home is going to play out?
Yeah. And if you bring food to your bedroom, and if you have breadcrumbs, not the good breadcrumbs.
Yes, not the good
no,
ones, yes.
But the bad breadcrumbs on your bed.
Literal breadcrumbs.
Yeah,
yes.
And that means you don't respect your bed.
Understood.
You don't respect your bedroom.
You eat in the kitchen.
Exactly.
You eat in the dining room.
Yeah.
You don't have toaster, strudel, Pop-Tart in bed.
Exactly.
You don't need to be reading in bed or things of relaxation. That's okay. Doing work, having spreadsheets out. Why would you do that? You're training your brain that this is not a space for you to be able to rest. Now your brain thinks, oh, I work here, I work in living room. Even while I take shit in bathroom, I'm on phone looking on apps to see if I have job. You need to have a space designated for you to be at peace.
Yes. You know, human is so complex and yet so simple.
Exactly.
You train your brain and your brain understands. I'm in bedroom now, so this is where I sleep, this is where I rest.
Exactly.
I'm in kitchen, this is where I eat. I'm in bathroom, this is where I shit. And no exceptions. No exceptions.
I don't think so.
Because, once you bring that energy, that chaotic energy in your bedroom,
frantic energy, yes.
It stays there. And then when you have like this beautiful girl over, right? Your bedroom doesn't have this, relaxing energy. It has all kinds of things. And your body, because it's used to working on the bed or eating on the bed, it doesn't relax. And then you can't enjoy your time with this beautiful woman because your body doesn't know what your bedroom is for. You know what I mean?
I understand.
It has this weird energy all over the place. If you had designed your bedroom the way that it's supposed to be, this is where I relax. This is my sanctuary. This is where the peace is, relaxation. You bring woman and your body relaxes. You're present. You're enjoying the moment.
And to your mindset, again, this is translating against all of what our podcasts really are talking about. The mindset. If you come into here and it's peaceful, how do you think you're going to feel? How are you going to interact with girlfriend? You're going to maybe be more relaxed when you touch her, and she feels that. You're gonna feel more confident that that this space isn't being cluttered with books and other parts of your life. You come in here and you sleep. You come in here and you have fun. Your mindset for the space is available for what is needed. I'm not going to take my mind space into kitchen and try to fold laundry. It just doesn't work. Svetlana's head. So we have Russian tradition, we have American tradition, and now we have a combination of sister and my hometown, if you will, home country way of welcoming and positive energy into your new space. But now, excitingly, we've been able to create our own. So from our space to yours, overall, make sure that you are not putting excess crap. And also too, if you go and you buy something from someone, please cleanse it. Don't bring people's things into your home without getting rid of their energy on it first.
How do you cleanse it?
Well, I have this new battery acid that I got from Black Market, and it's real good on whites.
Battery acid?
I'm just kidding, sister. A good way for me to cleanse is I've learned sage, or what you can do is you can do what I do. The other day, remember when you heard me talking to myself? I wasn't. I was talking to that chair that I brought from the outside. I talk to chair and I say out loud, this no longer belongs to this person. Any disease, any sickness, any frustration, stale energy, stale creative energy, I ask that it be removed from here. I wipe it down with cloth and water. Very straightforward. I remove energy, I put it in cloth, and I rinse cloth away, and it does a pretty good job. I feel like now this piece of furniture is mine, and I can have it live and have its own story in my home. And see, ultimately too, that's what a home is about. Yes, we're a little scared about being able to make rent. Yes, it's realistic for us that we might not be here next month. You never know.
You never know.
But while we are here, the energy and the story that we're putting into our home is going to be that of success.
Absolutely. So completely, well, not completely off the topic, but a little bit. Just a funny story and maybe an idea for our next topic. I just want to remember our movers, right? Those are college kids. So what are they? Millennials.
Yes, millennials.
So there's something very interesting going on with the millennials in America. They are very slow. Most of them. Have you noticed that? You go to Starbucks, you tell them, I want, a cold brew, no ice, with coconut milk, splash of honey. And they're like, coconut milk, what did you say? No ice? Like they're like robots. They're so slow.
It's so weird because you would think with the world that we live in, everything is instant
And
gratification.
young people are always fast.
But they want to work slow. You have slow energy. I don't understand.
I just want to know what is going on with millennials. So basically, our movers, right? Remember, we booked them for 9:00 in the morning, and then at 10:30 they're calling us, and they're like, "Oh well, we're gonna be here at 11:00," and they have. They don't even realize they are 2 hours late. They don't care.
Nope.
And then they were moving all the stuff so slowly. And I'm just... This is not the first time I see young people, college kids or a little older in their early 20s, acting super slow. I think it's something in the food.
Something in the food, something in the water, something in the 5G network that is going around. They are zombies, but then there are things that I feel like, for example, I had job and I met girl. She go to UCLA. It's very, it's prestigious school to go to, and their homework assignments is so detailed, so clean, so concise and educated and beautiful. Then I go over to apartment, dishes everywhere, clothes, smelly clothes everywhere, dirty dishes. I tell you, trash overflowing. How did that work? How you get A+ in hard schooling, you rip out your hair trying to get good grade on tests, and then you come home and it's disgusting.
Well, that makes sense because they just focus all their energy on studying, so they don't have the time to clean.
But then so maybe because they're focusing all their energy on school, when it comes to their job, maybe
that's what it is.
They don't have anymore, which is understandable. Maybe. But at the same time, if you're going to fucking do something and we're paying you, look here, little loyal child.
But those little boys are very cute.
So cute, and all over 18, thank God.
Yes, but if they weren't students, if they were rich, then we could probably okay. They were over 18.
Yes,
over 18. Okay.
Because we are over 18 now. We're millennials.
Oh, we are. Okay, beautiful people. We are done here. I just want to remind you, follow us on Instagram, subscribe YouTube, read my blogs on our website, like our Facebook page. And the most exciting thing that we're having is our Halloween special.
Oh, yes, this is Natasha and Svetlana's first spooky, kooky, ooky, dooky Halloween.
And guess what? You guys are gonna see finally a video of us. I know you've been listening to our voices, but
patiently waiting.
Now finally you can see us, and maybe if you're good to us, We are gonna go live on our Instagram and Facebook. Maybe, if we feel like it.
I think if we can get at least 2 people, 2 followers to say yes, make live video, we'll make live video for you.
Yeah. And we're also planning to have our Amazon wish list.
Yes, we got told by another Russian sugar baby. She's from Ukraine. She said, make Amazon wish list. Why you buy paper towels? You can put Amazon wish list.
Yeah, exactly.
So we will be having Amazon wish list coming out soon. I think besides that, we're very excited to be experiencing all of these new holidays in our new apartment. It's going to
Thanksgiving
be very
too, right?
Thanksgiving. They stuffed their face so much.
With turkey.
Turkey, yes. We not have turkey. We have this thing here, tofurki. We have that, and then we have sweet yams and other things. But that is what we have going on in our lineup. And we hope that all of you have been able to take away something from this podcast. We love you very much. We love ourselves very much.
We love you, but we love ourselves more than we love you. That's the truth. Okay?
So,
thank you for listening.
Enjoy your night. And thank you again.
Enjoy your day. This is Monday morning. Don't forget.
Wow.
Enjoy your day. Goodbye, American people.
Goodbye.